Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Mon. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
My daughter,
quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Oh, God.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you
Crispy came on the same place.
And move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Mahomes' throw on target to James. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. On the option, a give to Taylor here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll go option to the short side. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last first incompletion brings up fourth. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Maybe a ball or something. Get a ball.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Mon. Escaping the pressure right. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Working with a 2nd and 4. A give to Cook out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now Cook running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but we think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. They fake the give. Now the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes going to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd and a yard, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10, Mon. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mon now off of play action. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, are so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are.
There he goes, right side.
This is my move, baby.
Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mond. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing they were both just a little bit puzzled here. They had a lot of success on the ground this drive, but they went away from it here, and it'll wind up costing them. I know it's hard to really blame them. If you see defenses starting to stack the box, it's a good time to go to the air. But on the flip side, if you're having success, why not keep running it?
Monstro there taken in by Smith. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mon looks to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mond out of the shotgun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here taken in by Ingram. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Just like that. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Nice, sweetheart. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Hey, 57 colors.
Mike 54. Let's get this ball back for the
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From way up at the 23. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And Ingram holds it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dalvin Tomlinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. Cook stripped,
What?
the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
And going deep for Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Xavier Woods with it. And a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They go play action here. Mon, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 2nd and 10, Mon. Smith catches left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return, it's James. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Arizona State. So Matt Cannon is in his
James has
first
got it.
season
Complete.
as
And now look at this. Big game. Well, he had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs and say, roads closed.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops.
Yeah,
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
That's Larker, Cam. Can't blow it. He wanted to retire. I got to tell him to play the high level. He's going to stay on Vikings.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. Eluding the pressure right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be tackled right on the track.
Right up the gut. I mean, this is...
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Can't do that. First on 4 about the last time.
Any way they can.
That time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there. On
Oh, shit, Harmon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Oh.
Off the play fake, Mon. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Here's what having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
A
really big loss. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Because McCole Hardman is simply too fast for all of them. 2 of the fastest players in all the league. McCole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, and
going for Jefferson downfield.
Shut us.
And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
critical play in this football game. If they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to get the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
One of the problems for Patrick Mahomes trying to throw it back across his body.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two. And he can't find a receiver. And he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
So Derek Watt saves a touchdown with a tackle on the run back. And then
another try after the first down sack. Mahomes is going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The Watt brothers in particular, TJ, is that there is football justice in the world, that he now is the co-owner of the sack record in the National Football League. His work ethic, that of the family.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Andy Isabella. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra play by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mon looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Oh my God, what a talent on fire right now.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
What a
now
dot.
A chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And
Dalvin
he'll
Cook.
fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm gonna get risky.
Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes will throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Here's Mahomes. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Finds his tight end Ingram. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
Open man right side is Ingram. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right?
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Second down, they go right back to Cook. Cook, a first down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball.
Second catch on this drive. Third down and 11 for 15 yards.
So blitz came out of it, but look at the double team on the outside. Noah Craig there along with Andrew Wiley, and yes, able to make his way through. But you give Patrick Mahomes that much time against the zone, that's tough to stop.
With a minute left in the quarter, Mahomes throwing low and incomplete. Intended there for one of the tight ends, Noah Gray. Still haven't seen Kelsey. As you see Eric Bieniemy perennially being interviewed for head coaching job. Everybody talking about it, but nothing's happened so far. But he'll be getting another look-see from a couple of teams in the next week or so.
Dynamic leader, that's what Patrick Mahomes will say about Eric Bieniemy. He will set the mood in that locker room, and he will like the mood.
Second down and 10. And then taken down from behind. Boy, there's been some great tackling tonight on both sides. Taco Charlton able to take him down, the former Cowboy. Third down and long.
Terrell Edmonds, the safety, coming up, and he's going to be responsible now, playing Kelsey during the course of this night. And that time all over it. Don't know if Kelsey just didn't see him initially, but a little stick route was nothing. Here comes another third long, another opportunity. Raiders defense, 7 DB dishes in the game right now.
His eyes downfield, goes across his body, and it's incomplete. Ball floated, Pringle was there, but so was Trey Norwood to bust it up in his fourth down with 7 seconds to go in the period.
Only one person who even tries it or can make it, but give credit to the young player, Trey Norwood. The rookie stayed with and plastered his guy all the way across the field, knowing that Patrick Mahomes very much could make that throw.
And avoiding a pass interference call as well. Pounds his boot, fair catch ball for made at the 19-yard line. And that's going to take us to the second quarter. Into the first. No score. Kansas City's wild card playoff game back after these messages.
Can I ask you a question? Am I out of focus?
You're fine.
Look at me, I'm all blurry. My character had a big reveal.
I don't want to return until I figure out what you're doing. But you are just, I don't know, you're all over the place. First count, I like to walk keep same speed. Like Saul Coach does. Ezra, I'll bring back. Ole, I'll probably bring back 3 mil. Mr. Lineman, especially someone decently young. John Burke probably come back because he's cheap. Where's the dude I don't know about yet? I like to sign my in-house dudes. This is all done. This one's also done. If I can do this shit. What do I need to start working on? See, I don't care about this shit. I think I care about like that. Or even that. That was not much. Not a big drafter. Wait, no, not that. Also got. Paper's not gonna work in coaching. You look bad, Cam. Look at him. Look at him stat lines. 350.
life's kind of unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive, the moment you remember everything you forgot. Or when your kid says, "It's a big sweat school tomorrow." Tomorrow. Or when you discover charcuterie is a thing you have to try, like now. Or when you could go to the store, but you also need to walk the dog, pack up lunches, and, oh yeah, take the kids to school. You have children. For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more. Free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus.
A lot of people think dealing with COPD is a walk in the park. If I have something to help me breathe better, everything would be fun and nice. But I still have bad days, flare-ups, which can permanently damage my lungs. My lungs need protection against flare-ups. So, it's time to get real. Because in the real world, our lungs deserve the real protection of Breztri. Breztri gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and flare-up protection. It's the first and only COPD medicine proven to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
For real protection, ask your doctor about Breztri.
When I push myself really, really hard in a race, my vision narrows. My lungs were burning.
Whatever she does, she goes in 110%. Sometimes we look at each other and say, holy cow, where'd she come from?
Here comes Diaz! Here comes Diaz!
I couldn't move. My daughter's biggest dream just came true.
The first ever cross-country gold medal for the U.S. Earl Holmes, fifth year. He was on the bench as a rookie. Started the last four. 63 regular season starts with 50 wins. The fourth fastest of 50. All of those other guys years ago, Graham, LaMonica, and Steve, 151 TV passes. Mark Marino had more in fewer games. 62. So Mahomes from the 14-yard line. Derek Gore is the running back. First time we've seen him tonight. And Gore to the outside. Avoids a face mask call. But there is a flag, and T.J. Watt is there, and they did throw the flag on that for the moment. Avoided it, with Sean Smith right there to put the flag down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 9, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So Andrew Wiley, at least in the opinion of T.J. Watt, was holding him. That arm's going to get around there, and then let's see what happens from there. You can see the hand on the shoulder, and then the reach out to try to make the tackle. Caught the face mask.
Yeah, Watt pleaded his case to no avail. Williams is now the back. He drops it.
Again.
And it second time. And it's picked up by T.J. Watt with a play alive into the end zone. He goes. Hardman was in Wildcat. They run a trick. He took the snap, dropped it twice, and back we go. So Hardman takes it. Williams loses it and then loses it again.
Well, Williams was pretty limited in practice this week. You wonder how many times they got a chance to practice it. But who would have thunk it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, after doing absolutely nothing on offense, are going to take the lead on a mistake by the Kansas City Chiefs. This has been stunning to watch their offense play out here so far tonight.
So Watt has the face mask, then gets the touchdown. Boswell puts it through. And 4:19 into the second quarter, Pittsburgh has the lead.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
We are here to go out and experience its many wonders.
Because through our experiences,
we become bigger than ourselves.
Travel has the power to shape our world.
And make us whole again.
With 30 hotel brands and endless experiences, where can we take you?
We all need help. Just different kinds. Maybe you need a little. Maybe you need a lot. At H&R Block, get the expert tax help you need, online and in person. Help is here.
Are you kidding me? I'm getting sick of the industry. Oh, please.
You fucking beat Andy. You're nice. You beat Andy?
Huh?
You beat Andy?
I beat Andy?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, you did. It's over.
No, it's not.
Go look.
It's going crazy.
Oh, she is a yoke. Wait, oh, that's mine hand. Oh, it's halftime. Never mind. Oh, shit, Gabe. You need a Pat Bev game.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that touchdown that TJ Watt just got?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
He's nice. Cam's down to Corey.
What?
So Cam's losing to Corey.
What do you expect?
Down 39. He's lost. Schweb smokes Trav. Schweb's up. He beat me and gained confidence.
What?
Said Schweb beat me and gained confidence.
No, he's nice.
Yeah, no, I got the count score. He's 4-9. Don't sleep. He's on a 3-game win streak, I think. The hell you guys doing? Nothing.
Just watching the game.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Steelers.
Man, if the Steelers win, I'm gonna be pissed because they sold my luck coins.
Cause what?
They sold my luck coins.
Sold your mutt coin?
No, they will sell my mutt coins because they had predictor sets.
Oh. So you like? It would be nice if they went farther.
No, they just every win, like whatever. I think it's like every win they get like. There's like 10 tokens every. If you get like one right, one token 10K if they win. I had half in the Bucks, and I put half in Kansas City. Cause I was like, whatever.
Okay.
All right, 50K. What's up?
You okay?
How about the Cowboys?
How about them, buddy?
That was the greatest thing I ever saw.
There you go. There's Tyreek for you.
Are we going nuclear? I'm on DraftKings. Not doing very hot.
Cole, start walking.
Uber.
Do it.
I'm on Uber.
Do it.
Damn, I lost in DraftKings. I'm fucked.
Huh? What?
No, I lost in DraftKings. I'm fucked.
That's your Uber money right there.
That $20 I won yesterday was.
Huh?
The $20 I won yesterday was.
Bro, your shit's cutting out.
I'll talk to you later, anyways.
What?
I'll talk to you later.
Bro.
Sure about the call, though. This is where you can't set your own ball as a center. You got to give it to the ref. Sure about the call. Oh, this is where you can't set your own ball as a center. You got to give it to the ref. Sure about the call, though.
This is where you can't set your own ball as a center. You got to give it to the ref.